Stepping up to the couch, it's Brian, who led the league last season in cracked screens. But with his new athletic case, it looks like that won't be the case. Touchdown, Brian!
Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Zach Lee, and today we're doing something a little bit different. See, there were no games yesterday because of the holiday. When there's no games, that means there's no recaps. When there's no recaps, that most likely means there's no news that comes out either, and there was none of that. So today, instead, what we're going to be doing is a Q&A. I asked you guys yesterday to start sending me some questions that I could answer. You guys sent a heck of a lot of questions, and I'm going to do my best to try and answer. And by the way, if this is something that you'd like to see on a more regular basis, maybe once a month, let me know down in the comments, and also leave a like if that's something you want to see, and I'll consider it. Now let's get into some of these questions. Are you still signed with NBA Playmakers? By far, NBA Playmakers related questions were the most popular, asking for updates on the situation and whether or not I am still with the network. And of course, they're asking this because of the video that I made a couple weeks back where I talked about my current situation, I guess you could call it, with NBA Playmakers, where they stopped allowing me to take sponsorships and also wanted to try and silence my opinion in videos that I used NBA clips in. I will no longer be able to criticize players, teams, coaches, management, ball boys, referees, no one. They wanted me to do nothing but praise the NBA for how great it was when not everything in the NBA is great. So people wanted an update because of that. However, the reason that I haven't given an update yet is because there has been no update to give. Besides me, a lot of other creators have come out making videos about NBA Playmakers as well. However, despite all of this, the NBA or NBA Playmakers hasn't reached out to a single person about their videos. Now, they did do some petty stuff to both B-Souls and Dom2K, taking down some of their videos that had sponsorships in them just because technical reasons. But overall, that's about it. There's been no contact. There's been nothing of the sort. So I think they're trying to take the approach of, we're just gonna let this blow over. We're not going to acknowledge it. We're not going to do anything. We're just gonna let it blow over, because anything else they do, they might feel might only make the situation worse. They could make it better by becoming better themselves. Like, if you want to be seen as a better network, don't just let this blow over, because you're still going to be a terrible network. What you want to do is improve. If you improved, I make a video about you improving, and I most likely stay. If I could use the footage without any of these restrictions, this network would be amazing. But it's not, and it won't be unless they change, which I don't think they're going to change. Do you do YouTube videos full time, or do you have a government job as well? And how old are you? I am lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it, enough to be able to do this full time. First of all, thank you to all of you guys. I know a lot of people will say, like, SDC, you should start a Patreon. We'd all support you through there. But the thing is, I would never take your money. I'm not gonna make you pay me monthly so I can make these videos. You watching the videos is all the support I need. So how could I take more when you're already giving me more than enough? That doesn't make sense. That's greedy. I remember back when I was editing these videos in the back of a subway. Maybe back then I would do it because I was trying to work every day, also upload these videos every day, so I'd be helping customers and come back to the front and try and edit a video. And then uploading was another process where on my lunch break, I go out to my car and have to transfer the video to my phone so I can upload it on my mobile data, because the Wi-Fi in Subway is obviously trash. So back then, yeah, I would have started a Patreon, but now, no. So this is my full-time job. No, I do not work another job, and believe it or not, but I'm 25 years old. What team has shocked you the most this season, for good or bad? I'm gonna do one of both. For bad, obviously, it's the Boston Celtics. I don't think anyone coming into this season could have predicted that 18 games in, they'd have a 9-9 record. That's shockingly bad. So they're definitely the bad team. We've already talked about this in numerous videos. As for the good, there have been quite a few that have surprised me, but I'd say the most surprising has been Sacramento Kings, just because they were nowhere on my radar. I thought they were going to be fun to watch because they have some young talent, but I never thought they'd have a winning record nearly 20 games into the season. So the Sacramento Kings have for sure impressed the heck out of me. De'Aaron Fox has been flat out balling. That kid looks amazing. Buddy Hield out of nowhere is hitting shots on a consistent basis. Willie Cauley-Stein looks extremely solid. So that team it's not a team that you can get an easy win from anymore. Also, I would say the Orlando Magic. The Kings have just been a little bit better, but Big Vooch has been doing his thing so far this year for the Magic. Let's just make that clear. What are your thoughts on the Warriors losing streak? So this has to be the hottest topic in the NBA right now. People are going in on Kevin Durant, saying can't even carry this Warriors team without Steph Curry. Steph Curry goes down and all of a sudden the Warriors can't win. But we all know that it's deeper than that because Curry has been out for games more than just this season. Last year he missed like 20 games and the Warriors still weren't as good, but they weren't nearly this bad, meaning that something else is going on within the Golden State Warriors, and that's why I believe that it's the beginning of the end. Don't get it twisted though, I still have the Warriors as the favorites to win the NBA championship because once Curry is healthy and once playoff time rolls around, all of this drama is going to be in the very distant past. However, once the offseason comes, I don't think there's a chance that KD stays with the Golden State. I think he's going to be remembered as the Ray Allen of the group. Remember how Boston had the big three, I guess big four if you include Rondo, KG, Pierce, and Allen. Rondo, KG, and Pierce, they were all cool. They're all homies to this day. But Ray Allen, they don't really mess with him. That's about to be KD. As a Pistons fan, what player, GM, coach, or any other person with the organization do you wish had not been there? Who do you put the most blame on for your guys' current team and problems? First of all, I love this question because when I first read it, it made me have a legitimate debate with myself about who is to blame here. And the only person that constantly came to my mind that I was debating about was Joe Dumars. And I know a lot of Pistons fans are going to want to burn me at the stake for that because he brought us a championship in 04. And I'm extremely grateful for that, as well as what he did for the franchise when he was a player. But let's not act like, as a GM, he was very good at all. First of all, he drafted Darko Milicic. Enough said. But not only that, after 04, pretty much every decision that he made was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Getting away Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson at the time. Terrible. Signing Ben Gordon, terrible. Signing Charlie Villanueva, terrible. Every draft choice that he made outside of Andre Drummond, pretty terrible. We're still paying Josh Smith to this day. To this day, we're still paying Josh Smith. Terrible. The guy brought us a few championships, but at the same time, I'd say he's the one that's most to blame for the current situation that we're in. What is your second team or next favorite team to watch besides the Pistons? This is a tricky question. When I watch a Pistons game, I get really emotionally invested into the game. Like I feel my heart beating like it's about to pop out my chest, especially when it's a close game. I feel like I might have a heart attack at any moment watching those games. The stress levels through the roof, but I love that. That's the adrenaline that you love as an NBA fan when you're watching your favorite team play. That's what gets you pumped. When you're watching another team, you don't really feel that. You don't have a dog in the race. When I watch a Lakers game, I don't care who they're playing. I don't care about the Lakers. I watch the game just to watch the game. I don't feel any emotional attachment toward any other team in the NBA currently. And I think that's just the way it is for pretty much every fan who has one favorite team. You can watch other teams play, but it's not the same as watching your favorite team play. It's just not. What's your favorite anime? That show is the truth. Anyways, that's it for all the questions we had to go over today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you want to see more of this, let me know down in the comment section below. Maybe I'll turn it into a monthly series. Also, leave a like on the video if that's something you want to see. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on. I'll be right back here tomorrow with the more usual content. But until then, you guys already know that you are the real MVPs. So I'm out of here. Peace.